Shows that make you laugh. Shows that make you think. Music that moves you. It could only be one place. Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Well, her name is Heidi Selexa. The world revolves around her smile.
I bought a super pretty pink bikini this weekend to match my super pretty pink lipstick.
Oh, but being in a new relationship is so fun. Like talking to him on the phone and you talk for hours and then finally like somebody has to get off the phone. So you're like, bye. No, you hang up. You hang up first. Hello? So then you have to call him back a 5th time and then the 6th time. And so then the 7th time, you just can't stop hitting redial. And then you break up.
Let's see if I can pick up a gay guy. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. You're cute. You're welcome. Do you want to be my friend? You're obviously committed and somebody's a little jealous of somebody. Did you see that? Like, I can't believe you didn't just say, yeah, why don't you just come in? Because they have another token gay girl. Hi, God, it's me again. I tried to call you earlier, but you didn't answer your phone. I went right to the voicemail.
She's got the giggle. She's got the wiggle.
I'm just drinking out of the wine bottle the way it is as I type on the computer. You know, they have straws that are extra long, and that way you could up the wine. While you're doing stuff. I mean, why have to clean another glass, you know? I live in a 1920s apartment building, and apparently in those days, is my lipstick smeared?
No, you're good.
That's good.
You're good.
You know what's so sweet is my guest told me actually my lipstick was smeared. And I went, oh my God, that's so sweet. Are you sure you're not gay? I know, it's this lipstick
I'm just
too.
polite.
I think that's really amazing to let somebody walk around with lipstick on their teeth.
I mean, if I had something in my eye, I would appreciate if somebody told me, you know, if there's some, you know, if I had something.
Well, let me tell
wrong,
you, sweetie,
you know.
there's not something wrong. It's just that your hair above your headphones is sticky. You got a little bit like alfalfa.
Okay, there we go.
Like morning bed hair. Let me
There-
fix that. We're gonna brush that down.
All right.
No bed hair on the show. See, that's the appropriate thing to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's the nice thing to do. And there's nothing wrong if somebody smiles with a piece of lettuce in their tooth. Are you going to hold that against them?
No.
Okay? Because if that's the case, then you're probably the kind of person, well, who never gets laid. Not that you want to make out with the piece of lettuce. You know, I mean, it's not your floss. You don't want it in your mouth. Well, I really screwed up one time when I was like 16 or something, and I made out with the boy down the street who was always in love with me, and, you know, I was always like, oh, get away, you're gross, you know, and then he was the older brother of the other guy who, you know, liked me, and I was like, oh, get away, you're gross, whatever, and then, you know, the older brother was super cute when he grew up, and he was in high school, and he, you know, was 17, and I was 16, and so, you know, I let him kiss me, you know, one time at his parents' party, except the parents weren't there. It was like a house party when the parents were gone on vacation, so all 4 kids, you know, just had a rager in high school. So we walked down the street, my brothers and I, and we went to this rager in high school, and, you know, that's it. We're going to make out. You know, unfortunately, it was, you know, after he ate, you know, a sandwich that had mustard in it, and the mustard had still been in his mouth. You know?
Horrible.
Really. And you know what was...
Mustard is sour.
What was unfortunate... I was just, you know, well, I don't want to kiss the mustard in your tooth. Floss them, okay? Floss the teeth and brush before you make out. Nobody wants your leftover mustard, you know, from a sandwich, okay? You know, the avocado may be one thing, but not the mustard.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
Just
with
saying. Anyway, welcome to Out of the Friend Zone. I'm Heidi Selexa, and we are doing part 2 of a show with the most phenomenal singer. He was on American Idol 10. He can make you melt. Not just with his music or his voice or the way he sings or what his throat does when he sings or like how his jaw opens or, you know, the skin texture, you know, the perfect skin with no pores, the jaw and the bone structure, you know, the perfect texture of hair, you know, and even though he's short, you know, he's got it going on down there, girls. He's got it going on. There's a little bulge there. Not a woman.
Not a woman.
His name is Clint.
There's no vagina there.
As I'm introducing you. Okay. Well, hello.
I don't believe you went there.
This is part 2 of a show that we have done previously, but it was just, a few minutes ago, apparently. And so it's just, the part 2 is the part 2, which is, I meant part 2.
Yeah.
Well,
French.
I don't even know if, yes,
Yeah.
je parle un peu français. Apparently not when I drink their wine, though. Anyway. It wasn't French wine. Anyway, so, as a phenomenal singer, and you do sound like you are of the African-American culture, and that's terrific that you're not, because there was another gal, her name was Iris, and she's a phenomenal singer, and she's part Asian, too, like you, and like my niece and nephew, and I'm part Asian, so I can say this stuff, because you're my people. But I'm just saying, as somebody who... This is a stereotype where people believe that if you are a certain race or you look a certain way that you cannot sing a certain way, or that, your voice is going to be how you look, which is what people think on the radio. They probably think that I'm some, 6'5", Amazon woman. And actually I'm a really cute little petite little thing. But I have a strong voice. Those vocal cords have nothing to do with how tall I am. So, no, I mean, it's true though.
Yeah, that's
I've
true.
got power, and my eyes have power. I know the power I send out, the energy. But, what we were saying with you is the fact that, I mean, I don't know how Filipinos are, technically supposed to sound like they sing, but you definitely don't sound like you're Filipino. Not that has a difference, but your voice is just so phenomenal. Your range, your quality, your depth, your deepness, your thoughts, your words. Do you write the songs yourself?
Most of my songs I do write. There's a few songs that I have co-written with people, and there's the actually Up for Air I didn't write. That one was written by a couple writers, and
are they here in the house? Right?
No. This guy, his name was this guy's name was Chris, and then
we actually did. We took a song written by Chris James
James.
We produced it, rewrote it, to make it what it is, what you hear now.
Yeah.
It even has some hip hop on it. That's one of the guys from a group called the Rangers.
Yeah, on the recorded version,
On the
it has
recorded
his
version,
rap verse on it.
I heard the rap verse. I didn't know who it was, but I was rapping along while I
Yeah.
was cleaning my house. And I said, if anybody wants to clean their house efficiently and, fast, what you do is you put, Clint's music in, and you get that, the brush and the cleaner, and you just go at it. There's a glass cleaner, and you got the other handy wipe in the other hand. You're just going to town. The music melts you. His voice melts you. You are a phenomenal talent, and you're fun, and you're real, too. You're not just incredibly talented. But I asked you earlier, with a voice like that, do you get laid more? And nobody answered me. And I'm waiting for an answer.
I would like to say yes, but I mean, I grew up a different kind of person, and I don't, like I said before, I don't use that to get laid. I'd rather,
I know.
I use my personality really is what, quote, gets me laid, end quote. Not necessarily my voice, because and it's not that I go around getting laid. I'm not that type of guy that just goes to hook up with girls. I don't do that.
Hello. This is what we don't like, and guys. If you want to know what women want, why don't you do that? Because you actually have more morals and values, right?
I do. I grew up with morals and values.
Did your mom spank you?
She doesn't spank me now. That would be weird and incestuous. But I have gotten a few spankings as a child.
But is that? I mean, but I'm just being honest. Is that how she, she taught you?
I don't know. That's a good question, because I can't.
I got
to be
spanked.
honest.
I did. I got spanked.
To be honest, if I did have children, I don't know if I wouldn't want to see myself spanking them.
I wouldn't want to spank them.
Yeah,
no, I was
to.
spanked, and it hurts. Then it got to the point where if my brothers and I, if any one of us caused a problem and made my mom mad, then we would all three get spanked.
Wow.
So they figured if they did that, then
it was like a team effort.
It would help. We're like, and then we would cover each other's chores and sports. This is where they are. We were always covering for each other because our parents were very strict, which is probably why I'm a little wild. But if you notice, I clean all the time, so I apparently still have the chores in my body. You know what I mean? But I'm a little wild. How was it growing up with a part Filipino family and part everything else in the world?
It was kind. Yeah.
That's how he described it.
Yeah, I'm a mutt, so. It was cool. I would have to say it's cool because there was lots and lots of delicious food. I mean,
really?
I love food, so it was really cool. I mean, I had the traditional, on Thanksgiving we had the turkey, the gravy, whatever, and then on the Filipino side there would be like some lumpia, which is like a different form of egg roll. It's just like an egg roll. There would be some pancit, but there would still be turkey and stuff like that. But
and
they had to throw in
spices,
Filipino food,
right? And then you had this spicy,
Yeah, and you know what? I think being of any different culture, I think it like inspires you because I like to cook, so I think it
like he's a dream guy. Okay, he's hot. He has perfect face features, no pores. He doesn't cheat. He likes to cook. He cleans. He respects his parents, and he can earn a good living. And he's going to describe to you how he's going to cook for you.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. I mean, what more do you want in a guy? So go ahead, describe that.
Well, first, I'm going to start the stove.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm already melting as he's starting the stove. Okay.
No, it's fun, but it's cool because I think being cultured, like, it kind of brings things like that out of people in general, not just like if you're a guy or a girl or whatever, just like in people in general. Certain like being cultured, it just makes you want to like embrace like the food, the music.
I love every
you know.
culture. I'm Armenian. I'm with a little mix of Italian and Genghis Khan. So I'm Mongolian and Asian, which is my teeth, which hence I had to have a bridge. Apparently I had a narrow jaw, which doesn't work in our society when you eat food or swallow. So the thing is there's actually a thing that goes with people who are cultured and have a relatability with that because you respect other cultures.
I do. Because I know that everybody's different, and some cultures' food like as far as food goes, some cultures I'm just like based on the smell, I don't think I can do that. Just
by
based
the smell.
on the smell.
It's like the food.
But I respect it.
The food's pheromones do not mix with your human pheromones.
Yeah.
Not working. Don't need it.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Like I can, for instance, like I can do Thai curry, but I can't do Indian curry for some reason. Indian curry to me is just a little too strong. But Thai curry, I love it.
Why don't you just kind of lessen the curry strength?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, let's sing another song. Just
All
like
right.
I said before.
While we're speaking about curry.
Just shut up and sing.
Just shut up and sing. We'll do that song that you wanted me to sing earlier. We could do Superstitious.
Yes.
We could do that.
Yeah, but because I have superstitions where if I walk on the sidewalk crack, that something bad is going to happen. And I do these things that are randomly weird where it's like, Heidi, don't get that now or it won't happen.
I knew someone.
And it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Don't clean that now. And it's always about cleaning because I have such an obsession. But you knew someone who had?
I knew someone who was not maybe just in one sense, but he believed that if you split the poles, that you like something bad would happen between your friendship. Like if you split poles or any kind of pole or whatever.
What kind of poles?
Like if you're walking down the street and you split a pole.
What are you supposed to do? Run right into it?
No, you're supposed to walk on the same side of the pole. You can't split. You can't like. You can't walk two ways. He believed that would like
but
ruin the friendship. But
how are you supposed to walk? But one's going to be behind the other. What if you don't want to walk behind the other?
I don't know.
Well, okay. Well, he didn't explain that, but yeah.
But
I'm
he
supposed
just
to go
said
right head on into the pole.
No. He just like said you guys everyone's supposed to walk on the same side of the pole. But I mean, eventually he got like that didn't necessarily happen.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then there's situations.
Friendships would end if friendships were gonna end. You know what I'm saying? But
I hope that's true because I won't put somebody's name on a phone number that if they text me or call me unless sometimes when I do, it's the thing that falls apart. So the ones I want to keep, I don't put a name or. And then I can't tell Siri to call you because your name is not in there. She doesn't know who you are. But I'm afraid if I put your name and I already try to seal the deal before the test was done, it's going to just ruin everything.
Wow.
See, that's a heavy. I know I put these pressures on myself, and the Lord's trying to help me. Thank you, Jesus. And you have a very spiritual, religious background too. But we are working, and I trust Him. Now that I went through my illness for the last 4 weeks, and when I say that I'm being really serious, that was really, really rough. Like the worst. I was in the hospital.
Wow.
So, watch eating, takeout after 10 p.m. because it might be, their takeout, maybe their leftovers. And that's what I'm thinking is it might be their leftovers, and nobody wants sloppy seconds. So,
nothing is wrong with just having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's actually, peanut butter actually has protein and that's good for you. So so if you ever get hungry in the wee late hours of the night, just make a couple of PBJs and you'll be all right.
Oh my God. I almost thought you said something else than jelly, but go ahead and sing. Is my lipstick smeared? I mean, everyone can tell me I'm super fine. I didn't kiss anybody. I didn't do anything, Daddy. My dad asked me. He said, who have you been kissing? I said, Daddy, I haven't been kissing anyone. I'm a good girl. He's like, that's good. You don't need to be kissing any boys. And then my Christmas gift was pajamas that were zipped all the way up to my neck with the feet, okay? The bunny ears. Not kissing anyone, Daddy. It's a superstition.
Very superstitious. The writing's on the wall. Very superstitious. The ladder's about to fall. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Hey, the good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer, yeah. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah, oh, yeah. Very superstitious. You better wash your face and hands. Yeah. Rid me of the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Yeah. Keep me going strong. No, 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 you don't want to save me. No, no. So sad is my song. Yeah. If you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Yeah. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Oh. Hey, yeah, Oh, very superstitious. There ain't nothing more to say. Very superstitious. Oh, the devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby said I broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. The good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Yeah. Superstition, it ain't the one.
felt that energy.
You know what? I felt that one too. I don't normally say this about myself, but I felt that one too. I was just having a good time.
I felt that one too, and I was too. I mean, really, like that's how you know you're connecting with somebody. As a musical artist, you definitely can connect with people through the energy that comes through your voice and the way you sing, and your energy when you're singing it.
Wow, thank you.
Because
That's very true.
most people do the words, they do the actions, but they don't have the energy or the feeling behind it. And that was hot. I was feeling it, and she was rocking off her chair. She's off the camera. You can't see it. I had to hold myself up. I couldn't pour any more wine for myself. One hand's on the chair. Oh my God, you're so fantastic.
And then this guy right here just jamming. That's
I
what
know
I feed
that's
off of.
another is you feed off each other's energy.
Yeah.
But as we were talking, it's because there's an energy between you two in an environment where it's just like a magnet, and you guys are on fire, and you're so good together.
Thank you.
And you work off each other, but you feed off of each other, but you're not sucking off of the other one more than they're sucking off of you, so you're not a parasite. That's what it's a healthy relationship between the two of you.
It's a healthy feeding.
Well, yeah, it's a healthy feeding.
It's nutritious.
You can suck my neck, but only for a little bit, and then I have to suck yours until you can't hurt me. It's just and then it's a rotation thing that you do. You know what I mean? You string, you sing, you string, you sing, you string, you sing, and then you sing, and he strings. So it's a very nice balance.
You know what? But let me tell you something though. I feel like that's what I do. I feel like I feed off of energy to give it back. If you're not giving me the energy that I need, I can't give it back to you.
Do you feel like that's what happened on American Idol? Is that they were coming at you, or that they thought you were going to throw JC under the bus, as they quote, which was probably BS because of how they edit, and everybody knows that if you don't have an exciting show, you have to create one for the next series really fast, which could have been any reason why any of people who were just as qualified to win the title of American Idol did not win it, because it was like, well, that episode needed something more exciting to keep the show afloat. So do you, I just can do run-on sentences that make sense and are not run-on sentences, but everybody understands them because they know what I'm saying, because they think what I think, but they're too afraid to say it. So welcome to Out of the Friend Zone, and I'm Heidi Selexa, just saying it like it is. That's the show.
That is the show.
That's the show.
I feel that that I don't think it was anything about energy with that show. I just think it was
because you're so. I mean, I can't imagine you not being an American Idol. You are an Heidi Idol.
Thank you.
And that to me is 10 stars above American Idol. And I know talent.
Thank you. I just think it just. It was just it was a situation. I'm just the simplest way I can put it is what it is.
And that's what's so strange. But the situations in life it is what it is. You often wonder, could they have been prevented or steered differently? Well, like you said, it is what it is, and it's already too late. You don't know, so you have to pick up and go on.
You do.
But as you pick up and go on, you did this amazing album, which is the song that you've done earlier on the other show, which is part 1 of the show. So, and this is part 2, because you're so good, I had to extend it, like a really great, stay at a family member's house. It's like, oh, this is way too fun. I'm going to take another week. I'm going to extend my plane trip for another week. You know what I mean? Like, you're that good.
Oh, thank you.
You want to stay at the concert longer. The Bravo started on song 1.
That's how I felt when I went to
the encore was like, song 1, keep them going. I want it for 10 years. Okay, don't stop the flow. I mean, that's how it works, But you were saying that it all started when you were 2,
about 5.
5.
Yeah.
No, that's what you think when you remember.
Oh,
when you were 5.
That's when I started actually. Well, that's when I was told this. That's when I started singing. My sister actually sings too, but that's not her thing to do. She
a different
does
style than you?
A little bit. She does enjoy writing and stuff like that. It's just she's had. She's just a hard worker. Her mentality is just like, she likes to work and make a living, and then be able to.
And
There's nothing wrong. Yeah,
she's responsible.
Yeah,
she's
she's very
probably a
responsible.
Capricorn, and that's terrific because Capricorns know how to make and earn money, and they know how to save money.
Yeah, she's actually a Sagittarius,
but she's really close to Capricorn.
Really
it's
close
on
to
the
Capricorn.
cusp.
Yeah, it's right there. They're right next to each other.
Yeah,
They're neighbors.
I know, but that's what they do. So therefore, they need the groundedness along with the artistic. Now we've got to do just 10 more minutes of the show, so we need you to shut up about yourself and take your clothes off and sing. And you too, the guitar. We're having in the Naked Show. It's called Being Okay with Who You Are. Really, I mean, just be free, but don't really take your clothes off. I mean, you can because we can't see you, but if you can see us. I mean, you can send us selfies. I may not look. I'll have Jarvis, my engineer, he'll screen him first, but nothing lower than the neck, please. Unless, of course, it's you too. So here we go. So let's hear. I want to hear. You just said superstitious, but I want to hear another song from your album that you did after American Idol, where you had a moment to sit down, take a breath, and think about you, your talent, your ability, your mission in life, what your purpose is, what God really wants for you, and what you were going through at the time. So we've done a few of the songs, but you know what? I would say roll with whatever you want to play because I don't care what it is. We're all just going to melt.
Let's do...
It's got to be Given to Love.
Given to Love? Well, this song is actually okay.
Yeah, I want to know, was there a girlfriend involved in one of the songs?
There has. I just take from past experiences and I just go from there. I mean,
I'm like, hello, because that sounded like he was so passionate about singing to somebody who had hurt him.
It's just we go through. And it's not just my experience. I know other people have gone through those experiences as well. So,
it's the capability to relate to other people,
and that's all all anybody really wants to do is just relate to other people.
Right?
And it's not necessarily that you're like an outsider or anything like that. It's just that you feel like you want to be able to share things with people who can understand what you have been through because they've been through the same things,
Yeah, it's relatability.
Yeah.
And that's almost more important than any name out there.
Yeah.
Anything that anybody has done, any amount of money that somebody has been born into. It's almost like, can you understand me? Are you willing to relate? Are you willing to understand?
Because not everybody has certain material things, but people have gone through situations.
Yeah, and there's those are when you leave this life, you don't take your money. What do you take? You take the
your
experience.
Soul. Yeah, and
you take that, and if you don't want to have that, it's somebody sometimes can help you dump it, or it's like, hey, I relate to it. We're always going to have the situation, but we're not the only ones.
Mm-hmm.
And there was so. Let's just shut up and sing. And by the way, because he has such I don't want to I want to relate, but I also want to hear you sing. And also he says he's not African American, but if you notice his top lip when he sings, it looks very African American. So perhaps you are like 1/16th or something.
Maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
Well, I'm thinking it's around the mouth area. And so 1/16. No, but listen to what I'm saying. Your vocal quality, your depth, your range, the amount of the strings, your instrument in your body. It's not just he's playing it on the outside of his body, but your instrument is on the inside of your body. Your strings are more open. They're more worked. They're more connected. They're more more WD-40 has been put on them, right? And it's all in the vocal area. Then you have the top lip. So it's all in the vocal, and then your teeth are these big white long teeth, which is not tentatively something that Asians have, i.e., I'm part Asian, look at my teeth. I'm more gums, okay? Which is why I had to have a bridge. I'm Mongolian. Genghis Khan raped my Armenian family because I was the royalty family that, tried to block the genocide, the Mamagonians. That's my grandmother. So... I get that, but you don't have that as an Asian man. You have very nice, beautiful teeth that are not fake.
Thank you.
Because they have, culture to them, but they're still big. So I have a tendency to think in the mouth area, There might be a little bit of African American.
I don't know.
Now shut up and sing. Welcome to Out of the Friend Zone. I'm Heidi Selexa with special guest Clint JūN, and he's phenomenal. Not just as a June bug or any bug, but as well. Never mind. Go ahead.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes. Well, of course it is. I said so.
I wanna take it, baby, and make you feel good. Be my little lady, and I will give you the world. Surrender yourself, I'ma give you my heart. Here, take it all, you're the one I want. Surrender to me. You hold the cards, we can do this together if you give into love. Give into love. Give into love. Give into love. Yeah. Give into love. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow could be too late. Don't let it pass you by. I don't wanna wait. I need you in my life. Surrender yourself. I'ma give you my heart. Here, take it all. You're the one I want. Surrender to me. You hold the cards. We can do it if you give it to love. Oh yeah, yeah. Give in to love. 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 Yeah. Give in to love. Yeah. My arms are open wide. Don't be afraid to try. This love I offer you, there's no way you can lose. My arms, yeah, they're open wide. Don't you be afraid, yeah, yeah. Oh, no way you can lose. You give in to love, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, said all you gotta do is give in, give in, give in to love, yeah. Said all you gotta do is give in, give in, give in to love. Don't you be afraid, no. Said all you gotta do is give in, yeah, yeah, to love, yeah.
How do I know I can trust you? I mean, that's what we think when we're going through the song. Like, I was in the moment. I don't even know where I'm at. Are we in my bedroom or are we in my radio studio? I mean,
Wow.
Amazing. Like, really, is that after? Did you write that after someone, or was that after experience where it's like you just realized at some point in your spirit, whether or not you've had real love or not, that you knew you deserved it and it was coming to you, and you knew what it felt like, you decided at some point you were going to sing that song?
I think that song really, I actually co-wrote that with a friend of mine. She sent me this idea. We were in the studio we write for some other artists from time to time, and usually those artists are located in Asia or Europe or somewhere over there. And she sent me this idea, and I just was like, wow. All of a sudden, like when I heard that, I just was like, I was so inspired to just like finish the song. And that song really was inspired by love, because I was in a moment where there was so many things going good for me, and I just felt so good, and I felt loved. I mean, I still feel love. Not that I don't feel love now, but I felt I had a lot of love coming to me in that situation in my life, in that period of time in my life. And that just helped me like write that song with her. It helped me give my ideas, and it flowed really naturally.
As a hot, rock star musician, both of you too, who could, walk somewhere and, take their pants down and boops, they're laid. I mean, really, like if you think about it, if you play your cards right, it's not that difficult for you. However, it's always going to be much easier for women. So don't ever take your woman for granted. Ever take your woman for granted.
Agreed.
Ever.
Agreed.
Because there will never be another one of them.
That's right.
And you can think it because you think you're hot.
Oh, no.
And once the woman is gone, after she has had enough, after you took her for granted, it's like there's a key that we switch off, and it's like not going back. So don't ever take your woman for granted. So if you want to know what women really want from men, just don't take us for granted. And I'm glad that you really understand that. I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone with the most amazing artist, Clint JūN. Gamboa. I'm like, am I swallowing my B or my A? It's a timing thing. It's a timing. That's bad that I'm saying it, but it's funny. But everything I say, I don't mean sexually, but I understand after so much time of people saying that it sounds like that I probably think after everything I say, I have to think of it, was that sexual? And yes, it does. It depends on when you gulp. Just saying the point. And it's not what I mean, but however,
depends on when you go. That is so funny.
That's enough there, Clint, sweetheart. There's people watching the show that have kids at home and think I'm disgusting. They probably think I'm a tramp, and I'm not. I haven't been laid in what my engineer? Did you just clear your voice in that? What am I? You think my engineer is Mr. Conservative and thinks I'm a tramp? Anyway, whatever. Anyway, he should shut up. I pay him, so he's going to gulp on something. I'm Heidi Selexa. You were watching and listening Out of the Friend Zone. Special guest Clint JūN Gamboa, and you can get a hold of us at Out of the Friend Zone at HeidiSelexa.com. Thank you so much for watching and listening to the show. You were amazing. Can you just shut up and sing again?
Maybe we could do one more.
Do one more. Just keep it rolling as we do the closing credits. Just do something really quick. I don't care. Just shut up and sing.
Underwater?
You're like two girls in the makeup room. What do you want to wear? What color eyes? Shut up. Do you think my lips? Would I want mascara on? Blush? What? The guys aren't looking at your face, girls. They don't care about the face. Unless they're good guys. Right?
Right.
Hey. Thank you for telling me my lipstick was on right.
I got your back.
That's right there, brother.
This is a tragedy when it was supposed to be a fantasy come true. I swore you were meant for me. I couldn't fathom I wanted to handle losing you. But you left me crying the river, pouring my heart out. Now I'm empty, except for the rain from my eyes when it pours out. I'm underwater from my tears, drowning in sorrow. You're not here, and I fear the hardest part is letting go when I still love you so. Now my tears keep me underwater, 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 underwater. No sun, no air, push to the deep end. I thought you cared, but but you run when you're scared. Oh, a warning would have been nice, but I was unprepared. 'Cause you left me crying a river, pouring my heart out. Now I'm empty, except for the rain from my eyes when it pours out. I'm underwater from my tears, drowning in sorrow. You're not here, and I feel, yeah. The hardest part is letting go when I still love you so. Now my tears keep me underwater, 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 underwater. Now don't leave me here at the bottom of my own tears. I wanna see the sun. Whoa, yeah. My tears, yeah. Drowning in sorrow. You're not here, no, no. The hardest part is letting go when I still love you so. Now my tears, they keep me underwater, 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 yeah, yeah. Said, oh, you got me, yeah, 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 yeah.
And that's Out of the Friend Zone. That's how you get out of the friend zone.
That's how you get in.
Have you ever been in the friend zone?
Yeah, I have, but I didn't mind it because I do appreciate friendships. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that there weren't some good times because there were.
I still think your upper lip is African American. I'm Heidi Selexa, and welcome to Out of the Friend Zone. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. And you can get a hold of me at HeidiSelexa.com or Heidi Selexa at live.com, and Clint JūN Gamboa. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sexual artist. I mean, whoops, did I just say that? Instead of special artist, I went to sexual. Whoopsies. I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone. Bye.
Hey, you're listening to Out of the Friend Zone with Heidi Selexa. Yeah.